I like that. All right, so let's try to add some soulful chords on this. Let's try some drums. All right. So now, let's have a listen to how the other elements will jump in. Allow me to play it from here again. All right, hello, what's up, guys? Welcome to Ama82K. Before we get some work done, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. In this specific video, I have something for you guys. So, all right, if you check in the description below, you get the link. Once you download what's on the link, you get Ama82K Saxophone Loop Kit Volume Number 1. So inside that, you get these folders. Ama82K Sax Loop Volume 1, right? Loops Volume 1, which is a total of 32 saxophone loops for Amapiano, for soulful Amapiano. I'm gonna explain a little bit what is soulful Amapiano or private school Amapiano. So these are the saxophone loops. All of them are amazing, nice, and clean. All right. So moving on to the next folder, there is Ama82K Sax Beat Ideas. So inside this project beat, you see there are total of 5 beats. Right. So these are beat idea. What I'm calling a beat idea, let me explain to you with this project that you're seeing right up just right away on the screen. So you're gonna get a project that is like this, of which you have like just like a one drum loop, and then you'll be able to see the soulful chords progression. And so just like on this one, we have the MIDI of the chords, and then you get to see the tracks for the saxophones as well, like the the saxophone loops, and then you get to see other elements as well, some additions element, and then you get to see as well some melodies too as well. So like, let me move on to the next thing. So the next is Ama82K Saw D-Tune. So on Ama82K Saw D-Tune, it is an instrument rack. So if you haven't checked my previous video, go and check the video titled Amapiano Supersonic Preset Plus Project. So basically, it is an instrument rack, which is this. Ouch. Let me just play this. So this is what I used. This is what I used to create this melody. This called Ama82K Saw D-Tune. So just go and check that video and see what is it all about, and then you get to understand what I'm talking about. So moving on, it is Ama82K Saxophone Rack. So let me just dive deep into this one quick, and then we'll move on into diving deep on everything that it is in this folder in detail. So this Ama82K Saxophone Rack, it is a preset that I created just use for these saxophone loops that I'll be releasing, and there are more saxophone loops that are coming. So in this case, I just deleted the one that I have on this saxophone loop. So let me play. So you see that it is a dry loop, of which all these saxophone loops, they are served under .alc, which is Ableton Live clip, right? So what it means is these loops, once you drag them to your project, they can match to any BPM, even if you're not working on Amapiano BPM, even if you are maybe 120 or any BPM, or even you're doing something hip hop or anything that you're doing, you want to try these saxophones. Once you drag them, so in this case, I'm gonna try to drag maybe number 12 and then put it here. All right. So here we go. So it will open the rec because it is I saved it under .alc. By the way, uh, let me show you how you're going to install all this. So once you download the folder, um, like here is mine, you can see it. So just drag this folder here, right, on Ableton Live sample library here. So once you drag it to your other samples, when you click it, you then able to see everything in detail, just like how mine it is showing. If you want to use the saxophone, then you use. If you want to drag the if you want to open the project ideas, you'll be double clicking. For example, if I double click this, I'm gonna open what this project. If I double click this one, it will then change to this project. So that's what you do. I had to explain this in case if you're a beginner, maybe it's your first time or you don't know much in Ableton Live, you know how you're gonna also install this loop pack nicely, and how you're gonna be able to load this project quick and explore more ideas quick. So this is how you're gonna do it. So let's get back to the business. So I was saying, if you drag these loops because they are saved under a.lc, right? Mm, it will then open this work, right? So once it opens the work, you can be able to macros that can make your saxophone sounds better. So in this case, like I said, I just deleted the effect rack on this one. So yes, a dry here's a dry loop. So if you drag your rack just like this, you put it on your saxophone, right? So it will load. And then what you do is I'm gonna have to reduce all this. I'll do it from the beginning. I'll do everything from the scratch. So I'm gonna double click this one. Okay, I'm gonna do it like this. Okay, this one here. I wanna make sure that everything is on 0. So okay, sharp. So right on the rack, before I jump into the presets, so first we have a stereo. So if I play here, if I change here, we must expect the change in stereo. You see, mono, cool. And then we can also roll off some low frequencies. You see, even if you go too much, it does not completely take away all the frequencies. It's just something that you can use just to at least to clean your lows a little bit. And then we also have this high. This is if you want maybe to have more highs. So this is like an EQ for your saxophone, just to clean some lows and to make it darker or to have more presence. And then we have a bit of parallel compression behind this. So that's why you are experiencing an increase on volume, because it's a parallel. It's like there's a compressor that is, just there's another signal that is compressed that we are just putting on top of of this. The reason why I made it parallel is because I didn't want it to actually kill the dynamics of the saxophone, because sometimes for it to sound better, we must experience some changes in terms of volume. When it plays softer, it will go like "Ooh." If it plays hard, it will go like "Pee," it will just make loud. That's why I thought of doing the compression in a form of what parallel compression, because parallel compression is like we have two signals, the uncompressed one, and then we have another signal that has a compression in it. So of which this is what I'm talking about. So you can hear that we're not killing the audio signal in terms of how it loud, but we're just adding another compression. That's why there is a result of volume in change. But to compensate that, you then use the output for, in this case, if you do like this, and then you can just try to dial this a little bit down, just like this. So now the next thing that we have is the delay step, and we have the delay. So it goes with the color. So the stereo is only alone. This blue, it's, you see there's blue here. So it means it's one thing. Compression, it is just one thing. So this is for delay, and this red, it is for the reverb. So if I adjust the amount of delay, you hear the delay will change. And this delay, it has a little bit of reverb, but not more, just to have that interesting delay. We don't want to have like a dry reverb. So if I may to change the step maybe to like a 16, just like this, you see. And then, so yeah, and then the next thing that we have is the decay time of the reverb. So once you have this a little bit adjusted, when you put on your reverb, that's when you hear the effect. And then if you want to make short reverb, you see. Yes, and then moving on to this green. So this green, there's a saturation behind this rack. So this is when you add drive, and this is how you're gonna compensate the amount of that the dry of your signal, or the weight of this saturation that will be happening. So in this case, I'm gonna play something here. Let me just lower the reverbs a little bit, and just this, and just even the volume. So you will not get drive when it's like this. And this is amount of saturation, and then this is the dry weight of the saturation. That's why I put this one color here to indicate that this is same thing. Then moving on to the chorus. So you can hear. Okay, you can hear. So let me just try to add a bit more some reverb here. Yeah, so that's all about the rack. So I'm saying all these saxophones, they have this rack, because that's why I saved them under .alc, which is Ableton Live Clip. And once you drag them, they have to match with your BPM. And if you don't want any any effect there, you just delete the rack like this, and then you'll be left with a dry saxophone, like how we recorded it. So yeah, there are more of which I cannot play all of these saxophones, but you can hear more of these saxophones. You're gonna hear them when I play the beat samples, the project of the beats. Yeah, let me play this one. Let me try this one. I like it. I like it. Like I said, don't mind with this reverb like that you hear. If you don't want it, just drag the loop like this, right? And then you can just lower it. And then you can also make it darker. We can cut some lows. You can maybe lower the compression. You can add some chorus. You can do you can try something, yeah. So moving on to the next folder, right? So we are done with the loops. So now it's time for me just to open these beats one by one and play them. So this one, I'm sure it is beat number 2. So I'm gonna double click loop beat idea number 1. So here we go. I'm gonna click no for this. It's loading. Hmm? This is not easy. We have to be patient. All right. Okay. So this is the beat idea number 2. So as you can see, like I said, you're gonna see the drum loop and then you see the chords, right? So let's say you're a beginner, you still struggling on coming up with your own chords. This might kickstart you, or even if you know what you're doing, but you just want something fresh or something, you understand, you just want something different from what you always create. So you can kickstart yourself starting from this project. So let me play. This green is that D tune instrument rack, and then here and then some other elements as well. So let me play it even just from here. Mm. Can you hear the harmony? Let me fast forward it maybe somewhere here. From here. So once you just get this, rearrange according to what you want, or just take the chords only, come up with something else, or grab these saxophones. It's up to you. So moving on to the third one, because the first one that I started with was this one. Now I'm playing this one. Now I'm jumping to this one. Let me just have something to drink again. Oh, it's finished. I actually have another glass. Yeah. Okay. Mm. Oh. Yo, this is not easy, guys. Like I said. All right. So, here. This is beat number loop beat. What? Beat idea loop 3. All right. So let's have a listen. Our drums, our mid for the chords, soulful keys. Let me try to lower reverb a little bit on this one. And maybe a little bit dark. Okay, great. So yeah, that's it, guys. Like I said, you can grab the download link is in the description. Let me move on to the beat idea loop 4. So you can see that these loops are long. You see, this one goes to 4 minutes. So it's the whole idea, the structure. At least if you still starting, you can have an idea, a light to to learn maybe few things. So I'm opening a last one. Okay, this one is I'm sure it's the short one, but it has a bass. This is a bass pattern of it. So yeah. So let me just play this one. Let me play it from here. All right, so yeah, that's it, guys. Let me move on to the last one, which is beat number 5. Yeah, we are waiting for it. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's be patient, guys. The system is loading. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, yeah. All right. So yeah, it's still buffering. Okay, here we go again. So this one is like I'm a 82K beat loop idea beat idea loop 5. All right, African. So let's see what's African in it. Yeah, so that's it, guys. I can't keep playing all this to the end, just to cut this tutorial on this project. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you find this helpful, press that bell notification, comment, like and share as well. So yeah, see me on the next video. Grab this if you see that it might help you. So I love you guys. See you next time.